Today I'm going to show you how I train the behavior of the chin rest. Now I learned about the chin rest about 13 years ago from my mentor, Kyle Rayon, and I really love her technique for training it, but I've found that with clients with very little training experience, it can be very tricky for them when they're using a lot of counter conditioning and free shaping in the beginning of their lesson if they have a fearful dog that doesn't really like being touched, because it involves knowing when to move on to something that's more difficult for the dog and when to decrease criteria. So the method that I use is luring and encouraging the dog to come into your space first rather than reaching for your dog to put your hand under their chin like this. So you hold the treat and you let the dog eat it, and then you back away from the dog, get it, and then you start to incorporate your hand underneath the treat so that the dog has to rub against your hand in order to get the treat. If you have a shy dog, you don't have to move as quickly. Go get it. Good job. You can also throw a treat away from you to reset the dog to come towards you to put their chin in your hand like that. And you don't have to make it harder and harder as you go. You can also have treats where you don't put your hand under your dog's chin. For some dogs, when you throw the treat, it can make the dog too excited, so you're going to have to just reset the dog by backing away from the dog. You're very excited here, huh? So once the dog has gotten used to feeling your hand going under his chin as he goes to get the treat, you can start to train the behavior. So you're going to invite your dog into your space, and then you're going to lower the treat over your hand so that your dog puts his chin into your hand on his own. And you can mark good with a calm marker like yep or good. You want to also start feeding your dog in a calm manner. So you're going to lower the treat. Good. 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 The next step is getting rid of the treat lure. So you're going to have your dog visually follow an empty hand like this. Good. And then go to get the treat. Good. When your dog is reliably putting his chin into your hand, you can say your verbal cue just before you do your visual hand signal. So I'm going to say chin, and then I'm going to drop the treat so that my dog puts his chin into my hand. Good job. If you want the chin rest to be a calming behavior, you want to make sure that your dog isn't fixated on the treats when you're marking. So after you've added your verbal cue and your dog is doing the chin rest, you can make sure to mark while they're not looking at the food. So you can choose a moment where they're looking out straight ahead of them to say good. Or you can mark when your dog makes eye contact with you.